All right, today we will be installing a 33-inch light bar on a Polaris Ranger 1000. Also, installing the light bar harness, part number 2883230, and the light bar part number would be 2889791. All right, so the tools I'll be using today to install the light bar is an impact driver with a T30 bit, a regular drill with a step bit. This one's kind of large for the process, but any drill bit that goes to 13/16, a 13 mil socket, dart pullers or body trim pliers, a 13 millimeter wrench, and a ratcheting wrench. All right, so when installing your 33-inch light bar, go an inch back from this lip on the roof. I'm gonna go about an inch back, bring your light back in. Yeah. Sometimes having an assistant is helpful. 1 inch back is where the light bar feet should meet. Whoa, man. All right, once you got your measurements lined up, mark your holes. Once you mark your holes, drill in the center. Control your drill depth because the hinge is here and you can strike that. So once you pull through or drill through, it's about a 1/4 inch depth. There you go, right there, and repeat on the other side. And it is a tight fit in here. Down, and then do the same for the other side. Don't torque them yet. When tightening down your light bar here, you'll need a 13 millimeter wrench and 13 millimeter socket and a ratcheting wrench. All of the bolts here are 13. For now, we're only going to tighten these ones. Wrench underneath. And tighten it down. And tightening torque for these is about 14 foot-pounds. All right. When installing your lighting harness for your light bar, you're going to start in the front under the hood. You're going to put the fuse block here and run it through this center here. There's a big center hole, the rubber grommet, that you run all your wiring through. Here's your fuse block wiring, and it also splits and you plug into your power here. I did that already, but they're connected here. You take off whatever you have in the center, be it the ride command or cup holders. You lay it down here, and you run your wiring through here and along. You're running it along this wall, right? Still, right here. You're running it right along through the hole, down, and then up the bar. There's a tiny hole. If this windshield mount wasn't here, there's a tiny hole here. You can see the white tape. And this moving. You're gonna run it up that hole here, through, and comes out the hole at the top. I recommend using a fish tape first. Just makes it a little bit easier on everything. And then your light bar harness. And then, what you have to do next is get your drill and step bit to drill the hole for the light bar harness through the roof. For drilling your hole, you need a 3/4 inch step bit or just a 3/4 bit drill bit, any size, impact. And you're gonna go right here in this little corner next to the roof latch. You're gonna drill a hole right straight up. Now that your hole is drilled, now that your hole is drilled, you can feed your light bar harness through there. And there is a grommet on the harness, but I just pretty much pull it pretty tight. Put that grommet in when it feels all right. And then we plug it in here. And then we go to our switch. So on that same light bar harness I was showing you, this breaks off of it, and I'm putting it right next to the headlight harness just to make it easier, lights on lights. Turn it on. And this one has a lit up switch. And then make sure your light bar works. And that is how you install a light bar on your Polaris Ranger 1000. Make sure you visit the link below to order yours today.